I'm Emma and I'm Artistic Director of Moving Stories, and I've directed this production of The Tempest.
Hello, I'm Kitty Randall. I'm co-founder, core artist and movement director, and I've done the movement direction for The Tempest.
Yeah, I mean it's been an extraordinary set of circumstances that have got us here, and quite tempestuous, but I think amazing that the show has all come together. We had quite a lot of last minute changes within the company that we all had to manage. We had a very last minute cast change to the role of Prospero. So this time last week we weren't quite sure if we were going to make it, but everything turned around, and we're really proud of the show. It couldn't have worked better. So we're nearly at the end of the run. This is day 4 out of a 5-day run. It all goes so quickly considering we've been in pre-production
8 months. We're at that beautiful stage where every show new things are being found, the cast are still playing and discovering new things in the scenes, so it's a really joyful show to watch every night.
And being here doing The Tempest in the elements, it just couldn't be better. So all the stuff that we were imagining in the rehearsal room starts to become reality. It starts to really turn into something quite magical when the sun sets. And last night Prospero had a moment where he's talking about the airy nymphs, and just at that point there was a flock of seagulls that just flew over as if by magic. So I think the audiences are really appreciating watching this play about the elements and about the sea and about this island in this setting, which of course Rowena Cade built to do The Tempest, so we feel really honoured.
Perfect setting.
It's been good fun. It's taken a couple of days to settle in and everything. Everyone was very excited. We still are very excited, obviously. And yeah, it's going really well. It's really exciting. Sold out, so you can't complain of that, really, can you?
Our rehearsal process started with a lot of improvisation. We've set the play in today's world, so finding those connections of modern day world within the Shakespearean text, so there's a lot of improvisations, lots of character background work that goes on. And then always throughout the rehearsal having an idea of not being in the rehearsal room but actually on the side of the cliff in Cornwall, and even how much you prepare for that when you actually arrive, it still has to become even 100% bigger, larger, just to take in the whole scale of the audience seating. So that's one of the big things when we arrive here, is just getting used to this stage, this setting, and again sizing everything up to reach the gods at the top.
It's more, every performance is really, really different because we've got the sort of nature element as well. And also it's much bigger and you have to perform quite high up. Whereas I think in a normal sort of theatre, it's slightly easier.
And actually our cast, we have no time at all to do that, to adapt to this space. We have like a day and a half and then bam, we're on. So what's lovely is watching the cast having to discover the demands of the space in the show, and once they see 800 people in front of them, it kind of lends itself to them knowing how to play that space.
Stand farther up.
I've beat him enough. After a little time, I'll beat him too.
Prithee, stand farther. Count, proceed.
As I told thee before, 'tis a custom with him in the afternoon to sleep. There thou mayest brain him, having first seized his books, or with a log batter his skull, or pounce him with a stake, or cut his weasand with thy knife. Remember, first to possess his books, for he has brave utensils, for so he calls them, which, when he has a house, he'll deck withal, and that most deeply to consider is the beauty of his daughter.
it starts off with an inversion of what you would hear on an island or just sat on a cliff in Cornwall. So you hear the waves more and the seagulls, and then starts to bring in sounds like the moaning of Caliban, and so the island feels fuller. It's the most magical thing. It's constantly playing throughout the play, so it just kind of seeps into you subconsciously. I think I found last night, and
it's like a film
film
soundtrack.
score.
I think someone was even asking about buying the CD because it's really atmospheric. And I think sometimes the best underscoring for a play like this is one where you don't notice it, but it's kind of intrinsic to your whole experience of watching the play, and that's what he's created. And additionally, there's some really dramatic moments at the end when Ariel is freed.
It's a big crescendo.
It feels that the audience are just ready to leap out of their seats and into the sea as well with him.
And there's also, so we've got all the natural sounds, but then there's whoosh noises as the spirits will exit or leave the stage. There's a sort of whoosh or a tingling of bells or an omming noise that comes in when Prospero is sort of casting his magic, I suppose. So yeah, it's echoes and creaks, and Ariel's name being called throughout the seating, so you just hear an echo of Ariel.
Every time I'm on stage, I think, I can't think of any better place for doing this show than this theatre. Unbelievable experience.
We've built a lovely relationship here. I've been directing here since 2006. The artistic director here, Phil Jackson, is a tremendous supporter of our work. I think he's really happy with the show this week. So we hope to come back every other year. So we'll recover from this one and then think about how we might do another.